Welcome back to another Exposed Bar Banter episode. This one's another unique one. Another non-scripted one, and a new guest.
We never script anything.
I never script anything.
How are you, Richard?
Oh, you're going to go right into the Richard shit?
I am going right into the Richard shit. How are you doing, Richard?
He basically calling me a dick because
I am calling you a dick.
I saw him the other day.
You were a dick.
Explain it.
Explain it. Okay, so we were at the bar. We come walking in.
Great start.
Yeah, great start, because, that's what was bar banter.
Yeah.
But so we walk in, my wife and I, and we're like, hey, and you're like, hey, I got some drinks. I'm actually going to go pick up, and I'll be back 20 minutes, half an hour.
It's true. I left the bar and I came back.
You did. And you're like, hey, I will come find you when I get back.
Yep.
And I'm like, all right, cool. And then so I'm sitting inside the bar because it's fucking cold outside because it's, February in Oregon and it's rainy and shit.
By the way, that bar is so small that just the people that are huddled together,
right,
way too warm. It feels like you're in a mini sauna.
Right. Well, that and the heat,
the heat lamps.
But
come on, get to the Richard part.
So I look out, and there you are, just chilling out on the deck.
Yep.
And I'm like,
I was
what
relaxing, all cool, shooting some beat.
I can't
sing.
No.
I'm doing that again.
Well, it's not even singing. You can't even rap.
I didn't even know the right words.
Yeah,
I think I was going to say BJ on that too, which is horrible.
But yeah, so I was like,
I was sitting in the bar.
Richard?
I came back and I never went and let you know that I was there.
Just to say hi.
Which was a good way to call me a dick.
Call you Richard?
Yeah,
right.
I thought it was awesome.
It is.
By the way,
that's what I do call people.
Let Richard just explain one more thing. We have another guest today.
Yes, we do.
She's also a digital creator. She does stuff online, which is really nice.
Nice.
Freaking hilarious. In just the last couple of weeks that I got to talk to her, she was. We talked about how she was going to be on the last Monday show,
right?
Yep. But she got an appendicitis.
I had a fight with my appendix.
Ladies and gentlemen, Christine.
Hello.
Christina, not Christine.
Whatever
all
you
right.
like to call me.
Done. I can just make up a name?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Trust me, that's going to happen. You know what I like about your name?
What?
The movie, Christine.
Oh, really?
Now, see, I tried telling
you. No, that was
Just
Carrie.
it's so holy.
Yeah. You have two ladies' names. Not a lot of ladies go by Chris, but I've met a few women named Chris.
Yeah.
And then you also have Tina. So you could split and be like, I'm Tina,
Sometimes
or I'm Chris.
Stina is.
Oh,
my
geez.
sister calls me Stina.
Is it the multiple personalities? So, like, if
When
she's
you're
had too much
drinking,
to drink, then Tina comes out.
Stina's here.
Stina is Vegas. Like, Vegas. Stina is.
Really?
Where's your place in Vegas that you like to go to? I love Vegas.
We had a conversation
today.
There
was there was a big.
I was
Vegas.
like, I think my record is 52 hours or something like that straight, like
awake.
And my mom,
Stina,
what were you on? And we're gonna get some.
This is the problem, right? I'm high energy. I get to Vegas and I'm like, YOLO, and let's go. And my mom's like, oh, we should take a nap. And I'm like, no, there's no time for napping in Vegas. We got only 4 days, right? And she gets mad.
4 days. Nap. 4 days, and I'm staying up all fucking 4 days.
Yeah. And so she'll get mad. I'm like, it's cool. I'll take like an hour nap after like 48 hours and I rally. And I do. Like, I think I sleep maybe a total of 8 hours.
Damn.
The entire time I'm in Vegas.
So what do you do in Vegas? What do you like to do?
Everything that includes being a delinquent. And
sure.
I don't know what happens to me at home. Responsible. I work really hard. I have children.
That's why they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
For real.
Sin City.
Yeah.
As soon as you get off, you immediately are like,
well, it is the city that never sleeps.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, you literally are the motto of the city that never sleeps.
I'm like, put me on your billboard. Send me for free, and I will sell Vegas to anybody who comes here.
Right?
I just have too much fun. I don't know. We have a whole routine. It's like, okay, we fly in early. Like, I think the earliest flight, I had to be at the airport at 3, which they're not even open. But so we caught that first flight to Vegas, partied all day. Like, my sister and I are out of control. She's tiny and a little bit smaller than me. But
right.
It's fun in Vegas, right? And she's kind of like our activities director. And I'm like,
activities director.
Yeah.
I like
Is
that.
she a school teacher?
No.
The way you put it made me immediately think that she's probably a school teacher.
She's scary. Like, the homeless will part like the Red Sea when she's coming.
I think all teachers should be short, though. So that's why I probably put that together, because it would less frighten the kids.
But she's one of those people, like, she's like, you're going to Vegas? Hold on, let me pull up the list I've been making for 25 years. And she knows, like, all the places, right? So when we go, I'm like, just tell me what outfits I need and how cute I need to be and where we're going. And all I do is follow around with my couple of drinks, sometimes double fisting.
Do you
like,
carry
yeah.
like the jugs around, like the water jug, but it's full
I'm
of
one of those,
vodka?
I'm like, let's go sit in a machine for a minute or an hour or 5 if I'm winning, and
Sure.
let's get free drinks as much as we can. And I'm like,
That's my Vegas hat. I told you that.
Yeah, you did.
it's so, and I don't drink at home. Like, I get to Vegas and I literally, Stina comes out.
The first day I got to Vegas, the last time I just went, which was like a year and a half ago,
Mhm.
I almost was arrested.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, in the MGM,
I have
they
yet
have
to do that.
a wishing well thing where you can just throw it.
Okay.
And I was thinking, everyone's in Vegas. There's a lot of
No one's
quarters in
gonna
there.
notice.
If I just reach in and just take a handful and play those quarters, I might win.
You're stealing
I
people's.
literally, yes, I know
You're
what you're
stealing
saying.
people's wishes.
Yeah.
You fucking asshole.
Oh, trust me,
What a
security.
Richard.
Security.
I know,
must,
what a Richard.
Richard.
Yes.
What a Richard.
Yes.
So yeah, very much true.
Security came up and said,
That's my new. That should be my new shirt. I'm gonna get a shirt.
"My name's
that
Richard."
just says,
Hello, my name's Richard.
"Call me Richard."
Yeah. Yeah.
But they were so fast because here's the well,
Sure.
and then here's the front door.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure I wasn't that drunk where I was like, no, it was more like
the Luxor. It's like lower class there. They don't pay attention.
I
We
love the
swam in their
Luxor.
fountain, and they were like, "Can we get some pictures?"
Well, so the one place you can't swim is in the Bellagio fountains
Yeah.
because you jump in there and like they have like a boat that comes out.
What?
And,
I think
Oh,
I saw
yeah.
that one
An
there.
actual boat?
Yeah,
It was
like an
yeah.
actual like boat like.
Oh,
For the boat police.
Yeah.
wait a second. How do you get that job? That's the job I want.
I don't know, but they
Boat patrol
they
for
come out.
Bellagio.
Actually, what I want to see is somebody in the Venetian fall in off of the gondola. I want somebody so drunk go on a gondola and fall out of the boat on the gondola and have to be like in the Venetian.
That's cool. Like,
Have you seen the pirate show they have there?
No,
Or
they-
used to
it's
have-
been
they don't.
canceled.
Yeah, they don't do it anymore.
Yeah, I was kind of
Treasure Island.
Treasure
Well,
Island.
that's where we stay.
My dream job
Island though
was to
smells
be
to me
there.
like a kindergarten classroom, like a little bit of urine, a little bit of booze.
Sure, but you know what? The
The
price.
water, I swear to God, is half pee.
But well, the
Yeah.
price. Well, people will climb on the boats too, though. Like they'll
What?
jump. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like they go senior frogs, hit it hard, and then jump over. But there's a great place
Senior
that
frogs hit it hard, jump over. It's like you said this over and over before.
You're like, listen,
Yeah.
listen.
Hey, I
Did you
love-
use
I-
security for Vegas?
I may have been. I may or may not have. No, I'm kidding. I didn't do it. But yeah, no.
You sound
people
like
do
you were
it.
security next door. It's like, yeah, this is the routine,
No, but well,
Frog, hey, jump, way.
exactly.
When I go, it gets crazy because like my sister's like, all right, sister, feel the machine, and I'm like a little radar, right? I'm like walking around. I'm like, no, and I'm like, yes.
Beep,
And then I'm
beep,
like,
beep,
and I
beep,
pray to
beep,
the guy.
beep, 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 beep,
Literally,
beep.
I will sit down and get a hand pay on the first spin. Like, boom,
Seriously?
Did you
yeah.
say give a hand pay or?
I mean,
We're going to
I-
Vegas.
I would have to give
Yeah.
one. I would have to give one towards the end. I'm guessing, like, if I was out of money, like, all right, but no,
I
like,
need to pay for my trip now.
it's literally, it's like my sister, like, she is such a good rallier, right? She's
Sure.
like, she's like, what you need, what you want, what you need. She's like, you need a snack. Like, she's like friggin' Brad Pitt in Ocean's 11, right? I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
snacking?
winning us money, and I turn around, she's like she's eating like Krispy Kremes, right? And then she's like, I'll be right back. So then I'm like, I'm still winning, sister. She's like, texting me. I'm like, yeah, I just got the major. She's like, awesome, sister.
And she comes
She-
in with
she
frozen
got-
yogurt.
She got a churro. I'm like-
Churro.
She's like pulling like.
She's
the
like, where you at?
lips.
She comes up, she meets you. She's like,
She
you
goes
have a
to the-
hot dog now? Like everything just changes
Yeah,
over
right.
and over.
She literally knows all of. She's like, she will make me walk to the other side of the strip just to get a freaking donut hole from somewhere, And I'm not.
Have you been to the candy place over there?
Which one?
The one that's like all like
Is it the-
M&Ms.
Oh, right by New York, New York.
New York, New York.
Yeah. Have you
The
been there?
M&M
Oh, yeah.
store.
Yeah.
Richard.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It's the
Candy
M&M
stores?
store. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, you
you're,
mean the one
I
that
thought you were
store.
talking about the chocolate fountain in the Bellagio, but yeah, no, the
I haven't
M&M
been
store.
Yeah. The
there's a new
M&M
candy
store.
bar out there too. It's a Richard bar. Have you ever tried one?
I bet it tastes like dick.
Take it deep all the time.
It's a little nutty.
It's a
It's a
little.
little nutty. No,
It's very creamy.
New York has a really good deli. Have you ever been to that deli?
I love. No, I've not been to it, but I love.
I
New
haven't
York,
been to
New
the
York.
deli, but there's a burger place right on the back side on where
Shake Shack.
I might
I'm
be. I don't
sounding
know.
very like I know Vegas. Like this is a little sad. I'm actually like, what part of the strip and how many feet?
Yeah.
do you
Well, yeah.
walk?
Well, I was gonna ask, where do you like to stay?
Oh, 14 feet.
Oh. Well, it depends. Like, where am I getting the free deal and the best comps?
Yep.
Okay.
right? And
You Google those things before you even go.
Well, especially during the
See, I actually
pandemic-
need to talk to her before I go because we always either stay at Treasure Island and we've stayed at one time we've stayed at Planet Hollywood. And Planet Hollywood was nice
I've
and all
never
that.
stayed at Planet Hollywood, so I've stayed at the Aria, which is beautiful. And
Oh,
smells like
Aria
a
is
big,
gorgeous.
ginormous vanilla cupcake. You're just like when you walk in. But
It's
a
like the
lot
airport
of
in San
times,
Francisco.
huh?
Same with the airport in San Francisco.
Oh,
Smells
okay.
like it
I got a
smells
whole
like
story about
bakery.
that the last time we went to Vegas, but anyway, yeah, that was a whole thing. But we would go a lot, and so we got a really good comps. And then so a lot of times at the Luxor, my sister and I would get like the 1-bedroom suite, like bougie.
wow.
for
So
free.
you've been on the elevators.
Oh yeah.
Are they really?
No,
Do they all go
have
diagonal?
They have a tower. When you go up in the diagonal part, it is like you're like, oh Lord, we're gonna die. Now if you're really lit,
Did you know that?
you don't
I
even know.
no, I've
The
actually.
Luxor, the little black diamond
It
hotel.
does like
So-
go up.
They're
Yeah.
diagonal fucking elevators.
Well, I mean,
I wanna go on
it's
one
a
so
pyramid.
bad.
I didn't know that. I've never been inside the Luxor. I made it to the outside where like you can walk in, and then we're like, okay, it's kind of getting late. And we need
Yeah.
to probably
And
head
it's
back.
kind of all the way down, like
Because
maybe
it's at the
kinda down
south.
there.
It's the south part of the strip.
I watched
Yeah.
the Chris Angel show there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I saw the fantasy show there, and I was not impressed, ladies. Not impressed. But
You think what I'm thinking?
I thought
I
it would.
mean,
No, I just thought it would be
it's every guy's
better. Like
fantasy.
I didn't care that there was like nudity. I was like, oh yeah, a bunch of pretty ladies dancing around. It was like a
What-
ghetto
What is
scene.
it?
The fantasy show with like,
I didn't know that.
oh yeah, there's.
I want to
there's-
see the one. It's outside Caesars.
My brain's just going.
I know.
I don't know the one outside. Well, I have friends like his wife's an aerialist at O in the Bellagio.
I saw the
and-
O. O was
Oh,
great.
Yeah, that's.
What is
that
the
was
O?
It's the
big O,
water one. It's-
Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's stuck on this.
Well,
Yeah, you got your
so
new
when you grow up and you meet a girl,
Soon. I'm almost done being.
hopefully that O will happen for you.
It's amazing when it does. But really,
Is that what it
honestly,
is? Is it about like the orgasm?
No, it's a
it's
water,
like a water show.
God, why
water
does my
show.
brain go straight to the gutter?
because you're a 13-year-old boy.
Straight true.
It is amazing though.
Cheers.
If you get a chance, it's amazing. Like
That drinks.
my friend from high school, he works
The
in
show or the O?
That well, both.
Both. Hopefully both.
But the Luxor, I think, honestly, I've stayed at Bellagio. I've stayed
Nice.
at like
Okay.
all of, pretty much all of the like MGM properties. Because I always got good comps there. But the
yeah.
Luxor, I think, is a good bang for your buck, and they've remodeled the rooms. They're pretty nice. It's got like 3 Starbies in it. Good little like.
The reason the Luxor should always be the first go-to for anyone who's never been to Vegas, and I'll tell you this:
Okay.
always start out if you've never been. Do the
So
Luxor,
it's all uphill left from there.
because it's literally the start of the fucking strip.
Yeah.
I thought I thought Mandalay Bay was.
No,
Okay.
the Luxor is literally
It's
the
all
first
connected.
hotel. Yeah, they're all connected.
They're all connected.
When you're
with
starting to
little
walk through,
tunnels and stuff.
the Luxor is actually not connected to anything else. Yeah, there's a street that kind of divides some of it.
Sure.
Yeah.
But when you start walking through one hotel to another, you don't know what hotel you're walking out of or walking still into the same one.
Okay.
But the Luxor is a great landmine for you to go.
Yeah.
This is the start, and then you can just.
And it's kind of
Work your way all the way up
it's
to
Yeah.
the
a
Strat.
decent
Absolutely.
Uber ride, and I'll tell you why. Because you're in the middle of the strip, and you don't want to quite walk 50 million blocks in 105 degrees. But when you're at the Luxor, like we would always do, like, okay, let's go down to the Caesar side, right? So they know the back way around. They take you
Yeah.
this back,
Sure.
10-minute,
Or
Uber
well,
ride.
you don't take the tram.
The tram only runs like certain hotels to hotels.
Okay.
And
Alright.
one of my favorite things to do is, of course, like the first night you're there, you get in your hotel room, dump your crap, and off you go. And just like, where's the night gonna take us, right?
Yep.
And we pop in and out, get the party
It's
going.
like a hangover movie for females.
Yeah, right. Well, no.
Yeah.
So we
I was
like,
telling her that would be me.
Yeah.
we
And
like
we're
to
like
get Fat
side
Tuesdays
quests.
and just walk around and people watch. Like
Yeah.
you get one of the giant Fat Tuesdays, and then
You guys know this sound?
yeah, it's the people with
The
the
porno
cards.
cards?
Yeah. Oh god, I
The
hate
sex
that.
cards,
Yeah.
like you need a girl, do you need a girl? It's all.
That's the worst.
Oh my gosh,
that
my ex,
sound.
like one time he was like, I kept telling him because he didn't go a lot, and so we'd go, and I was like, listen, don't listen to these chicks. They're gonna try and like, he's like, yeah, like I'm like, they're gonna be like, oh, I can sell you this, or do you want to do that? You just no eye contact, just keep walking. He's like, yeah, no one's gonna suck me off this time. And I just looked at him and I was like, this is not what we say in Vegas. Like, don't say that to them.
No, somebody actually will try to.
Yeah, I was like, because they will, like, they will take that as an offer. And then, this girl walks in, she's like, oh, and I'm like, no eye contact. And he's like, what? And then before I know it, she's like walking him to something. I'm like, no. I like had to corral him back. You have to be educated when
Sure.
you go to Vegas.
Sure.
Like,
So I've been to Vegas, 6 or 7 times.
Amateur.
No, I'm sorry. Like,
We're getting the jerseys. 6, 7.
yeah.
Amateur.
No, like,
I did that
yeah,
once
no,
in,
no,
like,
it
1
is.
year.
But I'm still upset. I still have not seen Elvis, and I still have not seen Marilyn Monroe.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
nobody dressed up as either one of those.
I've
Now,
seen
I'm not a
Elvis,
big
not
fan-
Marilyn Monroe.
I'm not a big fan of
Fremont.
Fremont. We went to Fremont once. It
It's
was
full of superheroes. They're all dressed
You want
like.
to see
well,
the weird
so-
stuff?
so-
You go to Fremont.
yeah,
Like,
right.
I enjoy Fremont. I like the weird stuff.
I mean, it.
I like the.
Yeah, you do.
It's fun. It's like, to me, it's like one of those things we'll go, and I mean, my mom and I went one time. We go a lot, but like one time we were like, we'll just go down for a couple hours, like 12 o'clock, and we'll just like go do whatever, check some stuff out.
Wait, in the morning or
No, it's
at
like
night?
afternoon, right? Like
Okay.
it was like,
Yeah.
you know, we're just gonna go down there and check it
Because she
out.
didn't sleep, so she's like, it's 12 o'clock. I still have till 7
Wait,
a.m.
It's
I am
12 o'clock
not-
somewhere.
I'm
Exactly.
not kidding you. Actually, to kind of back this up a little, we both had worked for the same company and the same guy, and our boss at the time just kind of like did a drive-by layoff on us. And I worked for him for 8 years. She'd worked for him for 5. And I'm like, he's laying me off. She's calling me. And I was like, I know you're going to make us cancel our trip to Vegas. She's like, no. She's like, let's move it up. And we're like, YOLO. So the
Oh,
whole time
shit.
we like literally moved our flights to like 2 days later, get on this plane. And we're like, every time we say his name, we got to take a shot. Right. So we're
Oh,
down on
God.
Fremont Street at the, what's it called?
What was his name?
I cannot say for
Okay,
legal
damn it.
purposes
Okay.
because he's got ears everywhere. But
Okay.
you know who you are. Anyway, if you did hear that, we're
was
down
gonna
there
try
and we're
taking a
telling
shot.
our waitress lady like, yeah, you know,
At what bar was it? Golden Nugget or where?
Golden Nugget.
Okay,
Yes, that's
okay.
okay.
Yeah, right there
Golden
at the
Nugget.
entrance of Fremont.
Yeah, and we're just kind of like, you know, like we say his name, we're like, oh shit, like shot. So then our waitress gets in on it every time she hears you said his name. So we're hammered, like way more hammered for me, especially. Like this is like one shot, and I'm like, woo, let's go. And this chick's just bringing it like fireball. We're like, yeah, and we're like winning. We just keep winning. I'm like, oh my god, I can't lose. And my mom's like, me too. And we're high fiving. We got crowds around us. We're both cute. My mom's adorable. She doesn't look anything like me, but we just have like that energy.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So we got a crowd, and we're just high fiving people we don't know, pictures, whole nine yards. And we get pretty lit.
That
Before
sounds
I know
fun.
it, it's like 3 a.m, and I'm standing outside White Castle with 2 beers, a cigarette hanging out of my mouth, texting my boyfriend at the time, I love you so much. And my mom's in White Castle. And I'd never had White Castle. She's from Chicago. She's like, oh my
That's the
God.
first time I ever had White Castle.
Was it?
In Vegas.
Yeah, and
let's
she's
see,
like-
where was it?
I never had
She
one.
I had it,
grew
had
up-
it in California.
She grew up White Castle. Like she grew up in in Chicago, not like the burbs, like downtown, running the L train, working at Photomat. You know, like she's like hardcore. So she's like, we're gonna go to White Castle. You gotta have White Castle. I'm like, okay. I see my mom in there ordering like enough food to feed a football player, and I'm like, what's she doing? You know? And I'm like, woo! I got her beers, and she's like, comes out with a pile of cheeseburgers, fries, milkshakes.
That's
I'm
awesome.
telling you, we're
That
two
sounds fun.
Two little feral raccoons. We're just like we're just eating. I'm like, oh yeah, this is so good. Like the juice dripping. Like no ladylike manners at all going on with this situation.
You know what? At 3 o'clock in the morning in Vegas, there's no
manners
manners
Nobody
anywhere.
cares.
No.
They're like, yeah.
The only ones that are out are the night girls
Right.
and the people going,
Oh, the night girls.
yeah.
The first time
the ladies
when
of the night.
When I was 21, I was like talking to one, and I didn't know she was a night girl because I turned 21. My mom took us for my birthday
Oh, okay.
Nice.
on Halloween, right? So 12/01, I win a
Best-
$1,000
best day
jackpot.
ever.
I'm excited.
21 on
Halloween birthday.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Halloween birthday.
That'd be cool.
And I'm talking, that's what my mom called it, a lady of the night. She's like, Christina Joy, you're talking to a lady of the night. And I was like, what? I'm like, I like your shoes.
I remember
I didn't
the first
know.
time I met a lady of the night. I was 18 in Hawaii.
Oh, you met
There was
her?
one in Hawaii that you met?
Yeah, we were in Oahu. I was with my parents. I had just graduated high school, and this lady came over and was trying to talk, and I was like, no, we're fine.
Did you know that that's what
yeah,
she was doing?
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
she had a clear umbrella, and she was walking around.
What does that mean? A Richard?
We just leave that to you. No,
It's an umbrella in Hawaii. Who's going to buy that?
yeah. Well, why is somebody carrying around an
I
umbrella?
got lakefront property in Arizona.
No, she was all dressed up, and then she was
Yeah.
carrying around like this see-through umbrella kind of thing, and she was just hitting on random guys. And so I was watching, and I was like, so I was telling my dad, it's like, hey, there's a lady in the night over there, and he's like, oh, and my mom's like, what? My mom's not getting it. I'm like, Mom, it's. So I explained it. She goes, That's not okay. You're wrong. And then all of a sudden she goes up and hits on this Asian guy and wouldn't leave him alone. And he's like, leave me alone. Like he's yelling in the middle of the street.
Your mom's hitting on him?
No.
No, the lady of
the
the
night. The lady of the night.
Put your kids together.
I literally was still focused on.
No, my mom goes, oh, what's going on over there? I said, I'm trying to tell you what was happening. And
Was that the pimp?
Yeah, no, it was this lady trying to get somebody to come with him, and he's like, leave me alone. And he's like, I don't understand what you want.
Oh my god.
They're kind of everywhere. They're like embedded. You just don't even know it.
So the first time I met one was in Vegas.
Okay.
And I was playing machines.
Yeah.
And this is how I first ever heard someone ever say that there was oxygen being pumped into the hotels. She sits down in the machine next to me. She's not playing anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, are you sitting down trying to get a free drink? Because I'm waiting for one myself. And I go, they haven't been over for a minute, but hopefully I can get a Jack Daniels quick. And she's like, yeah, of course. And then she goes, what are you doing awake so late? And I was like, it's only like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. And she goes, do you know that they pump oxygen in here to keep you guys awake? And I was like, no, not at all. And she goes, do you have a room here? And I was like, yeah. And then she's like, yeah.
Oh no.
She's hitting around it. I had
Amateur.
no fucking clue. By the way, I was like a kid in a candy store going, when I found out. Okay? I literally probably
Did
made
she have
that
to
face.
explain it to you?
Or
did it
hold
finally?
on.
Or, okay.
So it clicked.
It finally clicked.
And so she's saying things, and I went with the girl at the time that I was with, and she's like, "Hey, I'm tired. I don't work. These hours are not for me. You're a bartender. You're always up.
Sure.
I'm going to bed." She was already asleep like an hour or two ago, and I'm there just gambling, having fun. And that girl sits down, and she's like, "Well, do you want to head back to your room?" And I was like, "Oh, I can't do that with you. I got to go up there." She goes, "Would she mind?" And I go, "Wait a minute." You're and then she kept going shh because I was yelling about it. I was happy. I was happy. You sitting next to me. It's so fun.
They will like chase them out. if
Yeah,
you know.
oh, yeah.
No, that's. I feel like that. She was
That's
like,
why they're so
"Shh."
stealthy. You don't know. See,
Oh.
like when you're a girl, like
I
my
was
sister's
asking
like
so
my
many
bouncer.
questions. Like, hey, do you do handies? How much is that? Like,
Yeah.
what's the difference from that to the next step? Like,
Oh my gosh, yeah, my sister, like I'm kind of oblivious. Like she gets mad at me because like I'm just happy. I'm just like, I got my, I'm like, yeah, give me another Red Bull vodka, yeah, like and a shot, And my sister will be like, dude, you don't see that guy chasing you around? He's literally like following you all over, and she won't leave me. I'm telling you, she's a good like wing check.
Wing woman. So real
she is
quick though,
good.
one thing we haven't done,
Yeah.
we haven't talked to our camera guy. Has he been to Vegas?
oh, jeez.
Sorry,
yeah.
Bogart now.
Dude,
Hey, bro, how's your night going?
There it is. All right.
Have you been to Vegas?
How many times? 4. Nice.
Whoa! That's the most fingers I've ever seen come up with this guy.
Well, I mean, because
Usually it's just the one.
Because it's Vegas.
4 times?
That's what she said.
That's pretty badass.
Nice.
Any hotel that you normally stay at? Oh, look, it's an open-ended question. You have to use your mouth. That's what she said.
Oh, it's also you said that there's more fingers up there. I don't know.
Damn, I didn't catch that one. Are you an MGM person? Do you go for the pools?
He does speak.
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
We're gonna have to talk about it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We'll talk about it at the break.
Yeah, during the break, as soon as there's no camera on him and he's not going, "Fucker, I can't believe you said that."
Asshole.
It is fun to stay, I think, at different hotels and try them out. But
Sure.
Yeah.
like I said, I think the Luxor is like really actually a good bang for your buck. Especially being at like I mean, their pool's not the best, but it's like whatever.
I've
you're
actually
lit
never
anyways.
been to a Vegas pool.
Serious?
No.
Gosh, amateur.
I mean, yes.
Boys.
No, I don't go there for the pool though.
I know what my
I
new
do.
future calling is how to teach people to Vegas. Like I think this is
No, well, I
That
mean,
should be an actual job.
so
it should be my job.
Could you imagine if they had that?
I love Vegas.
I will show
but
you
I don't,
how to
But
Vegas.
it's like the way we do Vegas is like we go around. We
Boring.
like the people, huh?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
I didn't miss what she
She's
said.
all boring.
Boring. In comparison to you, yes, absolutely. Because I do go to
Oh,
sleep
no.
at night.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he's right. There's some with the oxygen because you could be dead ass tired and then like
As soon as you get to the hotel, walk
Yeah,
to the
like
hotel.
we'll be walking around. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so tired. We've been walking, like we, count the steps, and it's like as soon as we're like, we're just gonna go straight to bed, and then we get back into the hotel, and it's like you get the oxygen. You're like, well, maybe just one more drink. It's early enough for mimosa, and then you're like, you start playing again, and then you always the witching hour. You always win really good, and then you're up.
The 4-foot fucking drinks. Have you seen people walk around and it literally
God, I
comes with like
trip.
it comes with
Yeah,
a
with a
col-
little
Yeah,
lanyard
yeah,
or whatever. So you
Yeah,
don't lose it.
you could hand free that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Drink out of it.
Fat Tuesday sells them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Don't get
$800.
don't get one.
Right, it's not worth it.
I have never thrown up harder in my life than when I had that drink.
Speaking of throwing up, no.
Oh my god.
Segue.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Segue. Have you thrown up
Appendix.
lately?
Yeah.
Anybody?
No.
Anyone? Oh.
I mean, we can take a break and come back into that.
Yeah, no. I feel like she should tell her appendix story.
I think she
because
needs
said to her that I was going to tell one about a family member of mine, Elemental QT, my brother. Shout out.
Shout out, Dan.
Yeah. You know what? We'll just take that quick little break and then come back to the story.
Well, okay, wait a minute.
It's
Before we
funny.
do, I do want to hear about drinking the 4-foot thing
Oh,
and
God,
puking.
dude.
So, yeah, let's do that. And then,
First off, they put Malibu rum in there, which is
I
a
like
non-alcoholic drink because
it's full of sugar.
yeah,
It's
and it
all
doesn't
sugar.
look, you could drink an entire thing of that, chug it.
Right,
You'd probably get diabetes before you got drunk. You know what I mean? Like
right.
yeah, I had think 8 shots of that in it. I asked for extra. They originally put 5 in, and then
Okay.
I asked for 3 extra, and I thought they were gonna be like actual like shots of vodka or something. No, he was sitting there pouring that in. So the whole time it just
Wow.
tasted like I was drinking straight Malibu rum.
It's like syrup.
Yeah.
It is.
Like I like like if I just want a light cocktail, like a Malibu and like pineapple juice or something, like a little something for the morning. Like if I'm on vacation.
I sat down at a poker table
Ugh.
and I put the drink on top of the table. And it's just towering above, like it looks like an antenna from the guy's table. And he goes,
That's like as tall as me.
No, get it off. And I was like, but it has a drink holder sign. So I'm literally sitting down in a chair and it's sitting next to me. And I'm just going,
You didn't put it between your legs?
no, it
It
wasn't that
didn't look
cool.
like it
No, that
belonged?
felt like I was, yeah.
Yeah.
Not doing that one. No.
I would have put it between my legs, but I'm a smart ass like that. I would have been like, all right, I got my drink.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, let's pause.
It was a delicious drink though. And it made me throw up. The worst I've ever done in a hotel room. When you want to go to bed, but you can't because
You just gotta let it happen.
you just feel.
You're like, I don't want to die in my own
Look,
vomit.
yeah,
So I have to.
I
stay up
wanted to
until it
take
comes out.
shots right after I got sick because it was one of those where I'm not drunk.
Sure.
I'm just. It's like I'm throwing up a fucking. Who's that cereal guy who's got nothing? Lucky Charms.
Oh.
I feel like I was throwing up Lucky Charms. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah,
They're
sure.
like-
It's
Yeah.
all- yeah.
There's all the colors of the rainbow
I actually
too.
have thrown up Lucky Charms and it's not pleasant.
Seriously?
Sure.
Yeah,
I kind of feel like I'm in the same boat.
yeah. The marshmallows.
Yours
come out
probably
like
tasted
You know
better.
what boat it would be? The same one at Mandalay Bay.
Yeah.
No, but you know
when
what's
they
weird
when
about
they
it?
pull me out,
You chew the marshmallows, but they come out whole. Explain.
like corn,
No, it's
No,
like,
no.
like
the
little-
marshmallows.
the
So if
Lucky
you take a
Charm
thing
marshmallows?
and
they
then when you,
reform in your
I
stomach.
don't know, but I'm telling
I'm
you,
pretty
I've
sure I
thrown up
crunched
about-
these ones.
that's what
like,
she's saying.
I know it because the marshmallows are the best part, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna like chew it up. But if you throw it up, which I did once, they came back out whole, and I was like, I don't even know how this could happen.
What?
Yeah, I'm no joke.
'Kay.
Throw them up sometime and let me know.
I'm definitely gonna go and test this theory. I'm gonna be bulimic for one episode.
Like, it's magic.
I'm gonna
You're gonna
eat some.
I'm gonna go throw up on
And then
Like
purpose.
it's-
hugging the
throw
toilet,
'em
and you're
up.
like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
All the colors of the
I
rainbow.
know.
And with that, we'll be right back with some hospital talk.
All right.
I mean, I don't know.
And we're back.
I'm like,
And the random question while on break is, we'll have you ask.
okay, well, I feel stupid.
I know, right? Right?
Ask the people.
So
The people wanna know
we'll
the
just
question.
we're talking about kids and breast milk and are they smarter?
I
Like
know
they say that kids that are breastfed, and put this in the comment if you feel or if you were breastfed, and I'll
feel
just
like
go
you're
through your
smart.
Facebook profile real quick, and then I'll judge you.
Yeah, then we'll let you know at the end.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like, is there something that goes on because it's such like they say a bonding experience, right? When you're like, are babies that maybe aren't breastfed like not as close to their parent or not like maybe they're just like whatever they're boobs, but like if they have like they are breastfed, and then they're like boobies,
Yeah.
like
So,
there's something that-
are you an ass man or a boob guy? Are you more of a boob guy because you had
Right,
those originally
yeah.
at first, and then you self-consciously, not knowing, want to get back on the nip?
like, maybe it's like comforting.
I don't know.
like,
I'm actually trying to really
process.
Process.
No, well, process and think about it, because no,
This is a hell of a comeback
because-
story from just going on
because
break.
I'm an ass guy.
Are you?
Yeah,
So,
Yeah,
do
so
you
am
know
I.
if you were breastfed?
I was breastfed though.
Okay. So, well.
Oh, so you're.
So I would
you're,
be-
you're the
Maybe I'm a
minority.
minority. Well,
You're
that's
the-
why I was trying to process.
You're the one that could explain it.
I don't look at my Facebook page.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
These are the kind of thoughts that run through my head.
Oh,
when-
speaking of nip slip,
I could get
this
this
just
slip.
popped in my head. I remember when I was 19 years old.
You saw your
and-
first boob?
No,
Oh, okay.
but
No, that
I was
until he 23.
yeah, that was later.
That was at Vegas in Vegas when the lady at the night showed up at the slot machine.
That was her. Yeah, she's like,
It was a
well,
preview.
here you go.
I
No, I was in a hot tub at the apartment complex.
Okay.
And
It always starts.
they
out like
always left the hot tub open at night for anyone until like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, which was it closed at 10. But
Okay.
we'd have a group of people that always showed up. So I was always out there at night. We all did this like hot tubbing thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was this one cute blonde chick that always came down, and she was very sociable, very talkative, and everyone was. She had big jugs for being almost the same age, and I just in my head I was like, I should never just pay attention to him. You know what I mean? But there was this one time in the hot tub that her top slid down.
Dude, this legit happened.
And yeah, this literally happened. And I go, hey, everyone's staring. And I noticed, but I wasn't like, I'm that guy where if you have something on your face or something in your nose, or if your hair is doing one weird thing, or
Sure.
something's not right, I'm the one to say something.
You're gonna
I'm-
say something.
I'm that guy. I
Sure.
won't just if your zipper's down, I'm gonna be like, yo, hey.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I was like, hey, and
Girls out of the gate.
she did this. This is the most awkward thing I ever felt from somebody. That made me go, maybe I shouldn't ever say anything again. But she was like this. She goes, so, and left it there for a good 4 or 5 seconds. Now, if you count 4 or 5 seconds, that's
I mean, that's an eternity now.
when you wanted to see it, but then you're like, you're just gonna leave it? Yes.
Yeah.
But then she goes, pulls it, and then immediately breaks into tears. Okay. Yeah. So I went from like she didn't give a fuck. I was like, yes, she doesn't care.
And
to
then-
immediately breaking into tears, and then I was like, now I'm an asshole
Did you
for.
cry? I mean,
Well-
I was like 14. I just like noticed my girls would really come in, and I was like, "These are fantastic!" And
This
of
is
course,
fantastic.
I had a little bikini on,
Nice.
and I went down a water slide,
Uh-oh.
and I come out of the water slide. And I'm like, "You can't get me!" My mom's like, "Christina."
Oh.
Both of them out, and because I mean it was my first bikini, right? But like I was just like, whatever, okay, and
Didn't care.
I mean, they're just boobs, and
Well,
so-
and you know what? That is also true. I mean, they are. I mean, they're nice to look at. Don't get me
I
wrong.
think
But
I showed him to somebody once for like $40 to go to a Matchbox 20 concert.
You got $40.
I don't carry cash.
Next
Damn it.
time.
You
Next
take
time.
card?
Next time, Richard.
Damn it.
Matchbox 20.
Matchbox 20.
Oh,
But by the
man.
way,
Concert.
it was an epic concert, and they were really good seats. And I was like,
I'll never
dang,
think of it as
I
Matchbox
scored.
20. It's always gonna be Matchbox 40 now.
Yeah. True, yeah. Or Matchbox 20 squared. I don't know. But
Right.
it was actually a really good concert. And it was outside the old Chicago in Tanasbourne. And
Okay.
I don't know,
Oh,
what
wow.
came over. I think it had a little like amaretto sour.
Well,
And I
old
was like,
Chicago and Tanasbourne.
yeah, it's still open.
Yeah, I know. I used to be a patrol officer, and that was part of my district, and we used to drive through the
You
that
know what's
parking lot.
funny?
Interesting.
Most officers I know, like their name is always Richard.
Dude, and
God, you're such a dick, dude.
I do. Yeah, I am.
You know you're never gonna live this down.
You know what's funny though is I always say I am what I eat, but in this case I am not gonna be like,
Like,
yeah.
every
Maybe
time
you
I
are.
text you, I'm like, "Good morning, Richard."
It's gonna happen. I
Yeah,
already
yeah,
know.
right. It's there.
She's already busted it out like 5 or 6 times, like it's my actual name
Right,
now.
I
right.
can't even help it. Like just
Like
let it
everybody's
out.
gonna think your name is actually Richard on
I'm the
this.
kind of person that yes, they are.
Maybe-
They're like, I thought his name
I
was Adam.
changed-
Why do they keep calling him Richard?
Everyone has a name or a nickname in my phone. You're Aaron Disney.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah,
And
I
you
know.
know why.
I
It's
understand why.
Japan.
You know why?
Oh no.
Well,
There's
Because at the bar,
Yeah.
his walkout song at the very end of the night, he plays.
so I'll close down like he was the bartender. My wife and I will close down the bar. So there'll be a handful of people there, but it's like
Yeah.
we've done last call. We had our last drink. There's still a handful of people that are just mingling around, and you want to clear out a bar. I have figured out a way to clear out a bar.
Disney song.
I play "Do You Want to Build a Snowman" on the
Oh my
jukebox.
gosh.
Theatrical.
Oh god.
And it
God.
literally comes in so.
Even just hearing you say that, it's like starting to play. And
Do
I'm like,
you
no.
want to build a
out.
snowman?
Yep.
Oh,
I am, by the way, I am tone deaf as.
Yep,
that's okay.
I can't sing.
me and you
All
both.
right.
Everyone was like,
I'm
"Oh,
guessing you would have a
karaoke."
singing podcast if you could. So
We had a girl on here though that could sing. You weren't
Mhm.
on this show though, I don't think. Oh, Jessica. Oh, you're crunching ice and silenced it. Wow. Just
I was
leave
like,
it on.
oh, fascinating. Your lights red.
Fascinating.
No,
Yeah.
No. Oh no. I actually am notorious for turning off my mic. I've done it like 6 or 7 times.
Yeah.
But
I
no.
stick my hands in my lap so don't touch anything.
But
you know?
but with the drink,
The last person that was over there was like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
with the drink, with the ice, I crunch ice.
My brother's
all
an
the
ice
time.
sure. He literally bought
Yeah.
an ice machine just so he can crunch ice.
I'm a big ice. Actually, you know who has the best ice to chew?
Sonic.
Yes, it does. I was gonna
They
say
do have
Sonic.
good- with especially like when you get their limeade or cherry.
Oh,
or
I love their
whatever,
cherry
and, like,
limeade.
and you suck all that down, and then
And
the
then-
ice cubes left over is like a little extra
Yep.
treat of like slight.
Oh, I
limeade.
crunch it.
When I
Makes
order
me
their
wanna get
drinks,
Sonic.
I know, right?
Like, dang.
I ask for extra ice, and I know I'm gonna get less drink because
you're
I'm
like, okay with that.
It's just
Yeah.
flavored, delicious, chewy
Ice. Yeah.
process.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
so no,
doesn't
I'm an
taste
ice
that
chewer.
way.
So when I end up getting an ice cube in my mouth, I mute my mic so the audience doesn't need to hear me crunching
That's
ice.
so considerate.
I mean, we're trying to get viewers, not lose viewers.
You inconsiderate prick.
Yeah.
You're so considerate.
What movie is that
Richard
from?
Square. I
No,
don't
that
know.
was your brother talking about the Lion King.
No. What? No. He called me something else.
Bastard.
Yeah. What movie is that though? Where he's like,
Say the line again?
inconsiderate prick.
Hmm.
There's a movie. Google it.
I don't remember.
Movie that yells
I can
inconsiderate
do it. Let me
prick.
Google it.
Oh, he's our
Okay.
Google guy when we're not doing much.
Andre's got it.
'Cause now I gotta know.
Because
Yeah.
it's from a
Water
movie,
cooler
and
talk.
it's one of my favorite movies. I just can't remember what it is. No,
It's got to be like Liar Liar or something like that. I feel like that would be a.
inconsiderate prick.
I feel like it would be a Jim Carrey type thing.
I feel like it is. It's got to be. Most of the movies I watch are all comedy related, anyways.
I feel like it's like you're like, yeah, I know I've heard that somewhere.
So what he was talking about is my brother, Elemental
Elemental
QT.
QT.
Shout out Dan. We do this because he's also the editor for my podcast.
Oh yeah, because he always steals your laptop and he puts like
All the weird random shit. I
really
showed you the
lovely
pic.
pictures.
Yeah,
of
very
you.
lovely
Oh,
pictures
yeah,
of him and I.
Quite
Yeah.
lovely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I've
we
witnessed one
we
of them,
watched The
yeah.
Lion King when it first came out in I think 92.
92.
And when the dad died, he's crying, and I never really watched my brother get emotional. And I look over at him, and he looks at me.
You call him my baby?
No, and I was like, I gave him that look, like you're crying, and he looks and he goes, "You're not crying." I didn't say anything to him. He said this to me, and I go, "No, like I didn't know that I was supposed to have feelings or emotions to movies. I was too fucking young. I was like 9 years old or something." And he goes, I remember it like it was literally yesterday. I'm traumatized. I'm 41 years old, still talking about this. And he goes, "You heartless bastard."
Oh god.
As he's got tears running down his face. And I was like, you know how hard it is to watch a movie when your brother is sitting next to you, just called you a heartless bastard
Yeah.
to the Lion King. And I'm like, how do you get through this?
Wait, how much
Hakuna
older is your
Matata.
brother than you?
A year and a half.
Oh, okay, so you guys are pretty close.
Yeah.
Like I was like, maybe he's, a little bit older, but so I don't know. I think I was 5 when I saw Bambi, and I totally understood the sentiment. Like I cried.
Benji the Hunted was the one for me.
Oh my gosh! Like
Liar, liar.
That's what I
It's
said.
It's
That's
Jim.
what-
You're right.
that's
It was
what I
Jim
said.
Carrey.
you did say, didn't you
Yes,
say
I
liar,
did.
liar?
I literally
Yep,
said
sorry.
liar, liar.
You inconsiderate prick. It's when he's like, I'm taking this.
Oh,
The part where the guy was like, he towed his car
Sure.
and he's sitting there and he's like, you scratched it. And he's like, that was already there. He's like, you inconsiderate prick. That's it.
like,
Sorry.
and that was like after he couldn't lie anymore, right?
Right. It's like
And
yeah,
you're like,
everything
fighting, like-
he had to do was tell the
And
truth.
you're
Yeah.
like, hey, editor, insert little quick clip there. Okay.
Did you find it, by the way? No?
No.
Cool. I'm glad that just
Popped into your head
Yeah.
after I already said it 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm just glad you said it was Jim Carrey because it just kept it going.
Yeah,
Is that
sure.
a knife? That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Well, yeah, not mine.
Oh. Oh, it's
Not
his.
it.
His cameraman's.
Oh, nice.
Or
Yeah.
if somebody left it and cameraman put it
That's
there.
really reassuring when you're a girl.
Yeah, no,
Right? It's awkward.
Seriously,
Like, I don't even know you're strong about work because I want to get on your podcast. This
yeah,
sounds fun.
she can't see it. There's literally a wall right here to this entire bar desk,
That's
that's
not a knife.
Maybe
She's
I
like,
should have brought
are they
my
talking about
sister.
knives over there? Have you ever been on an episode of Snapped? We're filming one.
My
No.
sister literally, she's like, "So do you need me to go with you to this thing or what?" And I was like, "No, I think I'm good." She's like,
Better text her
Text her
right now.
right now.
Say,
They're-
yeah, you know, can you?
They're
can you
talking
go
about
up?"
knives.
Yeah, you're a little too nice." And like, I told her, like, she's literally like, on everybody. So I was like, "No, it's all good." I was like, maybe if they pass my interview process,
I've never
I
met an
hang out with
elf,
them
so
more.
if she ever wants to come out,
A what?
an
Yeah.
elf.
I was like, "Well, yeah." I told her, I was like,
Remember
"I'm
she's
sure
like
you can."
little tiny?
No, I thought her mom was.
No, it was her sister,
My
Oh,
sister.
the snack pack girl.
Yeah.
my bad.
No, I don't even know what I'm lost.
So, well, apparently so am I. So that's okay.
Ah,
We all
So-
started our own
well-
private conversation.
I was literally like,
So, well, no,
okay,
you know what?
segued big
Hold on.
time, all three of us.
Right now, in this moment, I know when I'm watching this, I'm going to rewind it and be like, what was her conversation? Because I was in my own head, and she was saying her own shit,
was
and then
having
you
a
were saying
conversation. I don't know.
I don't even know.
Right now, people are rewinding going, what the fuck is happening?
It started with the knife and me being a female alone and reconsidering.
Well, no,
like,
I understood that part.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
never
'cause,
mind.
like guys.
All I
always
know
like-
is next time we need to have her on again
Yeah, of course.
and bring your sister.
I would
Because then we're going to talk more
you
Vegas
could
shit.
actually witness this live and in person. You
Yeah,
could witness
absolutely.
everything that goes down.
Yeah.
Everybody would be like, you got to follow along to see this
One-
next time.
One of our
This
best
little
shows
guy.
is when I had my brother on.
Oh, yeah.
on the show.
There's
Yeah.
that
And
sibling thing.
yeah,
that
it gives you
just
that
really-
civil-
Yeah, well,
Rivalry.
he told a story.
Yeah, I know. I
Oh,
think
my,
that's
my
the
sister's
episode.
got stories.
Actually, I think that's the episode that she started to watch too. I don't know if you ever finished it though.
Which one?
Well,
The one
you
that
didn't
had my
either.
brother on.
Or you
Yeah,
did.
No, I did. I
Did you?
did.
Did you
I
finish
That
or
was
not
it.
finish?
Yeah, it was-
I finished.
You don't finish, Richard? Wow.
Wow.
Okay, well, so I'm
Damn.
gonna go home early.
Oh jeez.
No, but I mean, for real, like, guys are always like, oh, we should go. And I'm such a chicken shit when it comes to dating. Like,
Really?
I don't talk to anybody. Like, they're like, there's guys that are literally saying, I
Like
feel
on a
bad.
date, you won't talk to him. You're like,
No,
I'm just
if
glad
you
I'm
can
here.
get me to the date. It's totally different. But I don't know if I just don't have the energy for it anymore, or it's just I get, as we've discussed, like weird things said
Yeah.
to me. So I just
Where things are said to you, like
Yeah,
like
like
when guys try to
weird-
pick you up, or like
yeah,
This
like
is
they
actually really funny.
all kinds of crazy stuff
Oh.
happens. Like my mom's even like, you need to tell them about that. Let me tell you.
It's
but-
true. Tell us.
Yeah, no.
Oh no, please do share.
Great, like they'll say like really weird stuff. Sometimes like I had one guy, I sent him a message.
Real quick, just for context, like are you on a dating app and they're
No,
sending
I
weird
am
stuff?
not on any dating apps.
Okay, so how do they get your number, or how are they saying something to you?
They follow me on Facebook because
Okay, so
first
then-
I'm adorable, right?
Digital
they're like-
creator. So she's got a lot of
Yeah.
random people. That,
Sure.
It's a game you have to kind of play, right? Because
So then they start messaging you.
yeah.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
got it.
kind of like it's like when I get it's hard when you get the friend request because I always vet them all. I'm like, do you have comments? Like, I'm very careful about that. But guys just say weird stuff. Like I had one guy friend request
Yeah.
me, and then he
I
sent me a
mean,
message.
Listen to Adam. I mean, we
Yeah.
hear it all the time.
I mean, I actually even with him, like I gave it a day and I scoped it out, and then I was like, "Are you legit?" Like
Yeah.
I'm like the mafia, like letting you into my world.
I think you
And
almost have to be with
You do.
I mean, women in general,
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
mean, you got to be protective.
it's a weird little balance. This is why I'm not on dating apps at all. I don't
Sure.
believe in them. I'm like, if I'm gonna meet someone, it's like in the wild, it'll happen.
in the
And
wild.
I'm just, but like I do have a lot of guys like reach out and they're like, hey, you want to go meet for drinks tonight? You want to do this? And I'm like instantly scared because I
don't know
y'all
you from
there's-
Jack,
There's that. Well,
Or
yeah,
Richard.
I don't know you, right? And
Adam.
I don't like. I'm sure you guys know about the website that can't be spoken about. That like it's like Fight Club for
Tinder.
No, there's
It's like Fight Club.
it's like Fight Club. You don't
But for,
speak
like,
about it, and
sex?
I can
So, like,
get
sex club?
omitted from the club. But we'll just say
Are you part of the club?
I am because it's for safety, but it also segues in other
Gotcha.
things.
Okay.
I can explain a little more in
Done.
confidentiality offline.
All right.
However,
But-
Fight Club,
There's a vetting, but
Yeah,
it's like
great movie.
Yeah, Fight Club. It is. It's like what happens.
Favorite
in
movie
Fight
of all
Club.
time.
So,
Great.
But it's scary. It is a scary world out there. So like
Sure.
I'm very selective. So like when he messaged me at first, I was in Florida. I was like, all right, I'm gonna scope this out for a minute. And then I checked out the webs or the podcast. I was like, okay, they like, I could like these people. That's like the vibe I go off of. Probably I get probably 100.
Oh, she saw the old episode, so so now that Steven's not able to be here, she liked that. And now I came on.
No, she watched from my brother's episode.
Oh, I
Yeah.
wasn't on that one either.
Yes,
Well, I just like the
Oh, no.
vibe, and I
Yeah.
felt like
Sad.
I didn't
It
feel
was-
like you'd murder me. You know what I mean? I was like, okay,
Yeah, no,
like,
you're
right.
we just
right.
kind of had it easy and even. I was like, let's just talk on the phone for a minute, like, see. And I was like, right away, it's like he's just like new besties.
And then she canceled because she decided to have her appendix burst and cancel on
appendix
you
sent me on
last week.
vacation,
I mean,
but-
what? Nothing says I want to come on your podcast like making your appendix burst and go and have surgery.
She was
You
shy.
look great.
Right.
She
snap.
was shy.
Yeah, she was
okay?
shy.
Or she was like, I'm an innocent soul, and she just wanted me not subjected to all this, and decided to explode.
Well, we're glad you came on.
I'm glad. I've been so looking forward to it. I think it was one of the most when I was doped up in the hospital with my appendix. Like I was like, he's like, you think you can make it? And I was like, yeah, we're still gonna
She
rally.
literally all the way through why she's pretty much in surgery. She's like, no, they pretty much anesthesia. I'm gonna be there.
So I show up and he goes, yeah, the guest we were gonna have on, she just had her appendix out, and I'm like, yeah, she's not showing up, and she goes, she was trying to, and I'm like,
Guys, I was
nuh-uh.
like, it's only Friday. They said I'd be out of this joint on Saturday. I was like fully.
You could tell she was on meds. She would send something with a whole bunch of words that had nothing with numbers
No,
in them
I
and stuff.
didn't.
I thought it was like another one of those.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, there's
Did I?
yeah. And you're like, I don't even know what
You
that
should be lucky I
was.
was even writing you back because like
Yeah,
I was ignoring
no.
a lot of people,
I-
but I
That's
was
awesome.
having fun.
I know what meds can do to someone, so I was like,
Oh my god.
I get it. You're
a
under
no
the
thing.
No,
influence.
anesthesia. I'm not a fan of. I mean, I'm a fan of, but I'm not a fan of. I don't necessarily come out of anesthesia all that great.
I'd never been on like that was the first time they wheeled me in the operating room. I was like, wow, this isn't like Grey's Anatomy at all. And they're like, we're gonna roll you onto this bed. I'm like, this is so great. Just like, okay, we're just gonna give you a little bit of fentanyl. And I was like, and I like literally remember nothing else. And then I got out of surgery in recovery, and a nurse named Quinn, thank you, Quinn, if you're listening, serenaded me with his guitar. Played
Aw,
a couple
what?
of songs.
What's
A
what's up?
nurse brought a guitar to the
Yeah.
hospital.
His name was Quinn.
Dude, that is awesome.
It was, and the lady
Did you get his
who was
number?
also waking me up. No, I was lit as fuck.
Do you know what's
I
funny?
mean, he
How funny
serenaded
would
you
it
with the
be
guitar.
if-
You should
Could
get
you
the number.
imagine if she calls back one day? Hey, I just really want to talk to the Quinn guy, and they're like, "Ma'am,
There's no
Quinn
there
here."
was no Quinn.
No,
you were
He died
so
6 years
high.
ago.
No, you were so high, you made him up.
I did in fact confirm with my surgeon there was a Quinn because I was worried that I was hallucinating. Because when I was telling people are
That's what I
saying
was
to me,
thinking.
they're like, "What?" There was with the guitar and the. I was like, I'm telling you, the lady's like, but she's like, I'm giving you more fentanyl because when you're coming out, I think they have to give you like I don't know, they're bringing you.
Are they
out of-
Narcaning you and they're trying to wake you up?
I don't know what they're doing, but like I was like, you're chattering, and then she's like, "We're just giving me a little more fentanyl," and I'm like, "Okay." And then Quinn came over, rolled over in a little, and he's like, da-da-da, like acoustic guitar, 2 songs. One of them was Chris Stapleton, but I was like still coming out. So then I was talking to my surgeon, who was also amazing and took amazing care of me, because I'm a baby and everything that could go wrong did. And I was like, do you have a Quinn that plays guitar? And he goes, oh, did he play guitar for you? And I say, he goes, yeah. He goes, he does that for people. So I'm like, I must have flirted hardcore with Quinn when I was lit.
You flashed him, didn't you?
Yeah, well,
you
I
flashed him the
was-
booze.
He's like, look, I just want you to know, I don't even have to go down a water slide for this.
yeah.
No, I did say, I do recall when they were putting me, like moving me from the gurney to the surgical table. And I was like, all this action and you guys didn't even take me to dinner. Happy Valentine's Day to me. You know,
Right.
I thought it was hilarious. Like I'm laughing, they're laughing, and they're like, here's some fentanyl. And I was out. And then all of a sudden there's Quinn like playing me a beautiful Chris Stapleton song. So I was like, but apparently that's not
Like-
normal.
Never mind.
I don't
Never
think
mind. I have so many
serenade
comments
you.
to make that are not appropriate comments to make, so I'll just.
Well, I thought there was no filter on this.
How you stayed there longer than most
Either-
people, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Because
that's
it's supposed to be an in and out surgery, right?
Well, it
What she said.
ruptured.
Oh.
Oh, right. So then they had to clean it all out and.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the one that I was going to tell you on the podcast that I was waiting to tell you the story from
Yeah.
the family member, my
Yeah.
brother.
Yep.
Your good old brother coming
My
in
good old
clutch.
brother, third time on this episode. So we
Introduce my
were, I want to say 16, 17. 6, 7, and we went out to an all-you-can-eat buffet right after church one day, and
You went to church?
I know, right? And
Actually, I'm trying to imagine Dan going to church.
I know. Well, we did, and we went to a Ross, and in the parking lot of Ross, my
Mhm.
brother was trying to convince my dad how hard his 6-pack that he's trying to get is, and was like, just punch it, just hit it. And my dad's like, I'm not gonna punch you, and he just kept saying it, just do it, keep doing it. He didn't, but later that night, he kept throwing up, and he thought he was getting food poison or something, and he's like, I don't know what it is. So he took himself to the hospital, and then the doctor was like, if you didn't come in, you would have died last night. And we, when he did that, he goes, yeah, but do you think it was because I was tightening my stomach and flexing really hard a lot that might have caused it? Because I told my dad to punch me in my stomach. He goes, if your dad would have punched you, you also would have died.
Wow.
He escaped with his life.
What happened?
Twice.
Did his spleen rupture or something, or what happened?
No, his
No,
appendix.
That was his
Yeah,
appendix.
because
as well.
when your appendix ruptures, you
ruptured.
start throwing up, which is what happened to
Okay.
me, why I was crying in the bathroom alone, that I vomited all over myself. But
And that wasn't a bar. That
I
was
know, and
an
so, I
actual
know, and I
bathroom
hadn't
at the
even gotten
hospital.
drunk.
Yeah.
Some people are like, I can't believe I posted about it on Facebook. I was like, this just happened, and I'm very open on my Facebook. I'm just like, I don't know, I'm authentic. Like sometimes I'm a mess talking about birds. Sometimes I'm doing DIY. Like you never know what you're gonna get, right? So I'm doing my thing.
I want
say
to go back
talking
to
about
a bird.
birds?
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
go back to a mess
The
talking
birds.
about birds. Why are you a
Like
mess
my
talking
hair,
about birds?
I'm like birds nest. Like I
Oh,
saved baby
got it.
birds. I saved little baby birds. We had like a baby bird update, and they all ended up dying. I failed at that, but it like a lot of people have asked me, well, how'd you do that with your appendix? I'm like, I don't know. She was pissed off. Like she just decided she was done.
She's like, I'm done.
There's really nothing you can do. Like it's not like, I mean, obviously if it's and someone punches you and it's already like ready to rupture, like you could, because it ruptures. And I was actually surprised because I knew something was wrong, but not like what I've always expected in my mind. Like when they say, "Oh, your appendix hurts," like
Do you
it was
feel
very-
sick at all? Like, do you like
It
before,
was
I don't know,
very
mine's
before
never-
it happens?
Mine's
Like,
never
I
bursted, so I don't know.
I slept like there was 3 days I had no appetite and just slept nonstop. And I was like, what is going on with me? And then I started getting the weird little pain. I was like, I never had this before. And then I had more pain. And then I posted to my lucky trusty Rusties on Facebook. I'm like, hey, 4 o'clock in the morning. Hey, friends, I got this pain and it's like right here when I push on it. And
Oh.
every single person
It's like,
go
go.
to the fucking emergency room. It's your appendix. I was like, huh. So
Yeah.
but I didn't think it had ruptured at that point. Like, and I got up. That was like 4. I finally like got a little bit of sleep. Got up. I'm like, I'll take a shower because I'll be sitting there all day. And I just was
Do
like,
they give you like a
whatever.
time of like, hey, if you didn't go, you could have been in serious critical
Well,
condition if you didn't come in at
Yeah,
this
like
time?
that's why I went into like the emergency status.
Yeah.
Because once it ruptures, like when
All the
they-
bacteria and stuff
Yeah,
goes in.
and
Yeah.
when they came in, they were like, yeah, so not only is your appendix, but it's ruptured, you're septic, and you're like, we have to get you into surgery now. Like they were like slamming the drugs into me. The surgeon comes down, they talk to you, and it's all about like just how fast can we get you in there.
That's
Like
crazy.
there was
Damn.
no time. Like so, but I can't take any kind of like pain pills. So they had to give me something else that wasn't narcotic-y. I imagine. So
I'm
I
trying
ended
not
up
to.
staying in there.
I'm
for
trying not
days.
to, dude. I've been failing.
He looks up at it way too much.
I woke up at the.
Oh,
I
'cause
get
you like to
distracted.
look at yourself?
Well-
Like I don't even realize. I'm like, oh, there I am.
Yeah, no, it's one of those. And I just looked up now because you see, but it's because I move around a lot in my chair, and so I
Your
always
hat
have
gets
to.
in the way?
No, I try to make sure that I'm in frame.
I'm pretty sure you're in frame all the time.
I hope so,
noticed.
but sometimes I
look
lean
for
like
you.
this. Sometimes okay, yeah, thank you.
You look like you need to be saying like KWJJ or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. You look like a radio host.
A radio host. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
I was always
I don't know.
wondering
I
what
don't have a good radio.
Do the I'm a stripper DJ. Like, welcome to Exposed Bar Banter podcast. They always have that.
I don't have that
Okay,
kind of
well,
deep.
is this song not a stripper song that's on right now?
Is Aerosmith?
Sounds like Aerosmith.
No, it's Def Leppard,
Oh.
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
sound like Def Leppard.
yeah. Okay,
I like how I
this is
turn
the
it up
kind
and
of song
back
I picture like Tammy from the '80s up on stage, like
down.
to this.
I like
song,
Tammy from the
with the
80s.
dollar bills falling and
Who's
water,
Tammy?
flash dance.
I don't know, but it's Make It Rain.
I can make it right.
All right, hold on.
All right, have we? You know what? We have not covered. I mean, I'm assuming the hospital thing was
Yeah.
on your list.
It was a
but
big event, not on the
No,
bingo card. For
That's
the
Well, no,
season.
no,
at least
not
you're
on your
here.
bingo
It's-
card.
But I'm here
this,
now.
this is a week later. You just got out last Monday. You went home,
Right.
I went home last Monday.
and then this Monday
She's on the show.
a few days
just
ago,
up
I was
and
still
running.
laying dead in my bed.
But-
Truthfully, I was like, oh my
But
god.
so this is what we were
died.
trying to say earlier is like he has a whole list of things to talk about,
we're
and
gonna get to any
we've
of them?
covered one.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, rapid fire.
So
How much time
one
we
of the
got?
things that I wanted to talk about is, do you guys know anything about the funny? It's a Jet 2 holiday.
No, Richard, I do not.
Damn it.
Richard, why don't you
It's,
fill
so
us
it's on
in?
cruise ships. When
I like cruise ship. I went on my first cruise ship like 2 years ago.
never
there's
been
a
on
lot of
one. It's on
Richards
my
on
bucket
cruise
list.
ships.
I have a huge bucket list. It's a giant bucket.
Sure, you should do it.
I'm gonna eventually.
No, I really enjoyed it. We did a Caribbean cruise. It was
Oh,
a
that's
blast.
right. With your little broken foot.
Yeah, no. That was when I went to Greece and Italy with my ankle. Yeah, and then I was playing Ice Ice Baby in the bar from Rome.
From Rome, he plays Ice Ice Baby.
That's his song.
Yeah, that's a far way to deliver a song.
I like you that much. But then you're a Richard.
Cheers.
Richard.
Have you seen any of the Jet 2 holiday, like how they're taking that saying and making it for every disaster that is happening
Yeah.
on?
Nothing like a Jet 2 holiday. Like,
Yes, and it's just like a whole bunch of people
those
getting
guys
into
are
a brawl.
Australian. Nothing like
I don't
a
even know what you're talking about.
Oh,
You got
Apparently, I live in
Later
a bubble.
later I'm gonna download like, a couple of videos that say Jet 2 holiday.
Okay.
it's just become a thing.
Yeah, especially
For
on cruise
everything.
ships. Yeah, for everything.
Like,
Yeah, it's not even
shit's
just.
blowing up, and they're like, nothing beats the Jet 2 holiday.
Yeah, yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it could be like an
All right.
explosion of some sort, and it's like
Like
Jet 2
Mexico right now
holiday.
being blown up, they'd be like, nothing like a Jet 2 holiday. And it's
Wait,
like,
Mexico's being blown up?
yeah,
When did this happen?
yesterday.
Do you know about this? As I look at because he's Hispanic. It's a Jet 2 holiday.
Don't you read in the morning? Yeah, like some big. Okay, this is the extent of it. Some big cartel drug person was killed, and now there's retaliation
Wait a minute. The
And
one they
there's,
just
like,
caught?
outside
The guy
Puerto
that we
Vallarta.
just pulled out from there?
No, that was from Venezuela. I think.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
gotcha.
this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
like
yeah,
one of the largest cocaine cartels. Like they're one of the largest groups known for smuggling cocaine.
Really?
And the big dude got killed, and now it's like full retaliation. Like they're telling like
Do
just,
they know who
like,
killed him?
I didn't find that.
Was it
far
another
out.
cartel? I mean, like, is it cartel versus cartel, or is
No,
it?
I think it's like they're retaliating against.
They have a Jet 2 holiday
Yeah, it's not a
theme for
Jet
that
2,
right now,
no.
though.
But it's kind of scary because people
Someone's
are literally
gonna.
like locked down. Like if you're at a resort, you're on lockdown, and
Oh,
they're
shit.
blowing
No.
up cars. That's like it's actually you probably need to look it up. Like just get caught up on current events. Just marinate a little bit.
Yeah,
you know,
if I
check it
wasn't
out.
working like consecutively these last few days,
Yeah.
I watch a lot of news.
Yeah, no, I'm joking.
I don't
but
watch
it
the news
literally
at all.
started like yesterday. I
love the
started
news.
hearing about it because
Really?
our parents, my sister, her dad, and his wife just bought a place. They go down there every January. So we're like,
We're
oh
at
my God,
Mexico.
are they still down there? And they actually just came home. But
We're,
like by Ixtapa.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Wait,
it's like
what is the name of it?
Ixtapa.
What does that sound like a cartel name? And my name is Ixtapa.
I mean,
It probably
like,
is.
all
It's
over.
Hey,
a-
what's up, Ixtapa?
Yeah, sounds like your gang name. Like,
Yeah, that'd be my gang
like-
name. I'm gonna adopt
You're like
that.
this.
My name is Ixtapa Richard.
Yeah, there
it is.
Or is it Richard Ixtapa?
Oh yeah, damn! There's so many ways to go. Why do I feel like that's what you're gonna change it in your phone now?
No,
I'm gonna
I
do
think that's an
Richard.
out-
Actually,
that's not an idea.
I would.
Enrico.
But the problem is then I would be like, man,
You have to say
Who
that
is
Richard-
this? What's that?
Just be like Richard Ixtapo.
yeah, there you go, and then that'll remind me of everything.
All right.
I'll come back to you and you'll laugh.
So it was funny because I was showing someone. I was like, oh yeah, got this person coming on the podcast today.
Yeah.
And when I opened up the phone to go through, I immediately was like, for some reason, she looks like some sort of Candy Crush like girl who would just be on her phone playing Candy Crush all day. Yeah.
I am.
So,
I'm on level like 8,057.
So I nailed it.
Yeah, you did.
Well, I have this weird sense of when I talk to somebody.
Okay.
You people who know me probably know this too. I can pick up and sense random shit like that for no apparent reason,
Yeah.
which makes me happy.
Okay, what's the random shit about me?
Ah, dude, get off the Pornhub, bro.
What's that?
Yeah, sure. You're the one that sent me the link.
I know you asked me to send you more.
I
I
know,
was like,
it's
dude,
true.
it
That's
was,
actually funny.
it was
That
a
is
one-time
my.
thing.
I get mad. So like right now, Candy Crush is on a timeout.
Yeah?
And when I get mad at her, I'm like, Candy Crush, and you're on timeout, and I won't play her for a long time. And then one day I'll
It's
be.
on her.
It's on her.
And she's
she
like,
just
why
pisses me off. Like
Yeah.
she's got her own mind. Like I get the super bomber, and then I'm like, yeah, and then I'm like blailing through levels. Then you get all these coins and bars, and
Like it's a super bomber,
It's-
like Mexico.
it's-
It's a Jet 2
it
holiday
is
with
like
Candy
it's like
Crush.
the bomber of all bombers, and like you need it to really pile through the levels. Like it's a whole
That's
thing.
what she said.
But then I get mad at her, and I'm like, "You're grounded. I don't like you right now, and I won't play it for a long time." And then,
When did you start playing? And are you afraid to delete it because you don't want to start back over?
oh, I would never delete it.
Really?
because I don't want to start back over. I
I've
just don't like. I'm like literally like I'm like you are dead to me right now. So I just scroll right by her.
I stopped it twice, and both times I was up to like level 4,000 of something, and I was like, "No, fuck this! I've played too much. I'm done. I'm not going to spend any money because I can't beat this level."
You do get sucked in like.
And
oh,
then
10
I
more gold
closed it
bars.
out, and I left it alone. Like 2 years later, I was like, it was like taking drugs or something.
Yeah, you're
You're
like, this looks.
oh, I don't want to do it. I know. I remember the addiction that I
And
had.
you can't stop.
I was never a big Candy Crush player.
No?
I played it. I mean, I played it.
Don't
I don't even know. If,
start.
I don't
It
even
is
know if
like
it's
a
on my
drug.
phone.
Like because and then they
Oh, it's on your
entice
phone.
you. You know how many alerts I get
Oh,
a day? They're like, "Come back now."
Oh, I turn.
Yeah.
You know what? I turn off.
You're
I
gonna
turn off
chew on
all
those
my
bars.
alerts.
Got notifications are just throwing little pieces of candy.
They're like, what I did entice you
Yeah.
with that last one. Come see your special prize, super bombers. You know, and you're like, "Ooh."
You ever
And
walk by
then
the candy section in like a 7-Eleven? You're like, oh, I should.
I see
I'm not
it in
playing
my
her. I'm
sleep.
not playing. Do you
I
really?
see it in my sleep sometimes. Like
You hear the
especially
music?
in the yeah, because in the summer.
Oh, what's the
like,
music? So
It's
I always
got
have
this-
my phone silenced.
It's
so
kind
I
of
don't-
like a little.
Is it like a Tetris?
It's like
Yeah,
Tetris.
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
I mean, I'll sit in the summer, like I have this little zen area with like my hammock chair, and the sunset comes down, and we get the breeze, and like the dogs are out, and I just sit there for hours and like twirl around, and
Playing Candy Crush.
Yeah, and I'll just sit there and play Candy Crush, and like,
Huh.
'cause-
I
and
didn't
was
know
like,
why this conversation would go this long, but something just
know,
said
like,
Candy Crush Girl.
No, but it is. It's like I get all like it's soothing, and then I get mad at it, and it's like I think that's I'm a girl, and I think I'm drawn to the drama. I'm like, oh, I hate you, and then
I would
sometimes I'm like,
never have
"Yes,
thought that
Candy
Candy
Crush."
Crush had drama.
She has drama.
Yeah.
That girl throws the drama.
All right.
All right, worst date you've ever been on?
Oh.
This could be a whole episode.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
could literally give you some.
Let's get a
Yeah.
teaser and have her
Okay,
come back on.
well, I'll break it down. I'll make it
okay.
easier.
I had a guy lick my face.
Lick your face.
Yeah.
Did you walk out right after?
The bartender actually
Licked his face afterwards.
came
Like, how do you
no.
like it?
No, okay, so it's a really quick. Met in the Pearl. Like I don't remember. I met.
Oh,
This
I
guy
like the Pearl.
somewhere. Yeah, we go to the Pearl. This was years ago. I mean, my son was probably like it was probably one of the first dates I went on after he was born, and we go to the Pearl, and I show up. I meet him there because I was like, well, I'm only gonna meet you there, so I didn't drive myself, all that stuff.
Sure.
And he was pretty hammered. He'd been playing softball all day, which I'm pretty easygoing. I'm like, oh, whatever. Okay, cool. Not the best impression, but whatever. I'm whatever. And he's sunburnt, and he really liked my shoes. I had these cute, like, silver strappy sandals on, and he was like obsessed with my feet. And we were looking at my feet, and then I just remember he like looked at me, and then he licked the side of my face.
And this is the first date.
First like 15 minutes, and he was hammered, and he like licked it, and I didn't even know what to do, and I'm very like outgoing, but when something like that happens and I have to
That's
stand up
shock.
for myself, I literally like froze. I didn't know what to do, and the bartender came over. He saw it. He goes, "I have a phone call for you," and I was like,
Oh,
"Okay." He's
shit.
like, yeah. So I went, like around. I remember going around the bar. The guy, he's like, "You need to get the F out of here. Like, get away from that guy." He cut the guy off. He's like, "You go first. Get to your car. Get safe." I'm like,
Do you
and
remember what bar that was?
it was like I could describe it.
What a smart bartender.
Yeah, I know. Well, I
was
was
actually-
I wanted to
okay,
shout out the
think
bar
about it,
real
though,
quick because that was kind of
this
cool.
almost 18, 19 years ago, and
Oh,
I
okay.
still remember this bartender because of what he did.
That's cool. That's
but
cool.
that was like one of the worst. Like, just it was like so
Wow.
out of the blue.
That's
I
crazy.
just
I'm sorry
don't
if you're
feel like
that
the
drunk
slide-
going on a first date, you cancel. I mean, you cancel the date.
Hey, I apologize. I've drank too much. Let's redo
Well,
it.
right.
Just,
just-
option, like I'm gonna lip and I'm gonna be super fun.
Yeah,
You wanna come
absolutely.
along? Like,
or be like, hey, I played softball. I got hurt. you know, if you say you got hurt playing softball, I mean, I tore my ACL playing softball, but whatever. Yeah, exactly. But I mean,
Just
no,
don't
just
break a
be
girl's
like, can we
face, like-
reschedule? Because if you're that drunk showing up on a first date, I mean, there is a thing called first impressions.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And
and that, I
and
mean,
that's
it-
not setting. I mean, licking your side of your face. Is
I
not.
could still feel. I mean, it was slimy. Like you guys, and like it was like I was just like, oh my
Did he
god.
try to message you afterwards?
Oh yeah. Like that one.
Did
got
you
me
ever
blocked right
respond?
away. No,
All right.
no. I mean, and I've had like I sent him a picture when I was like, no, legit. Look what these people send me. Like this
Yeah.
guy's like,
Oh, like online, like when
Yeah.
trying
Yeah,
to
'cause he wanted to
DM
be
you.
my friend.
DM.
he's,
Yeah,
he,
DM.
he,
Yeah.
like followed me. It's like I got the notification. He followed me. He friend requested me, and then he was like,
Why don't you like
no,
me?
Can I just say like,
Yeah,
how
absolutely.
Okay, so he's like, you fucking whore rabbit fucker. I hope you fuck the rabbit in your face. You do this for money, you fucking whore, rabbit, hoe, whatever.
What?
Like, I'm not
Yeah,
kidding.
it was just
you.
a lot of cuss words and rabbits and weird
And
shit like
fucking-
that.
Well, I
Like,
mean,
yeah,
I mean,
and fucking-
so was he talking about the toy of the rabbit, or was he actually
I
talking
literally,
about
No
I
rabbits?
idea.
literally asked the same thing.
Because
I
I
have
mean,
no idea.
that could be a legit thing.
No, it was violent. It like if you see the
Yeah.
tone of it, it had a violent tone. I
He
was
had
like,
to have been like hammered drunk, just being like, I'm gonna send an
yeah.
angry message.
I've had
Wow.
people message me because I'm very like spiritual and like believe in all sorts of things.
Okay.
And I've had people like message me that I'm like a witch, like you need to find Christ, and I'm like, my relationship with God is like none of your business. I've had them reach out to me and say, I just want to know if you would pray with me. I don't mind praying, but like to me that's like such a personal thing, and it's the way they come across. Like you
Are
know
there-
nothing about me, and you're making it seem like I'm doing something I need to be praying for. I don't know. It's just the way.
It's judgy. I mean, and
Yeah.
it's part of the reason why
Is
I
there
have
more
issues.
women or more men in the Mormon relationship?
Wait, say that one more
I know
time.
this is just right out of the blue, but is there more women or more men when it comes to the Mormon people?
Religion.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said Mormon relationship,
Is-
and
no.
I was
Well,
like,
is
and
there
I was
more-
like,
is-
I think
is-
I think it's
Big love,
equal.
Is there more girls or guys in it?
I don't know. I guess it depends on how many kids
It
that they
says
have.
in the title. There's more men.
Okay, but I'm be over here all night.
I would
Um,
facepalm myself, but I would mess with the hat, and I don't want to
I
do
mean,
that.
You guys, I get like probably a day 10 friend requests from dudes.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I don't.
So I
like,
was
don't-
lucky to even get.
You were. I
Yeah.
totally like. I
You're like-
told you in one of those first messages, like, yeah, like I don't. I'm not someone like looking. I'm like, listen, I'm kind of a little weirdo. I own it. You don't know what you're gonna get with me, right? But
Sure.
I'm very much me, and so if I scope you out and like we know mutual people, or you just seem like a genuinely good person, like you have a good vibe on your page,
Yeah.
like I don't see a lot of crazy stuff, I'll let you be a friend, just don't make it weird. But some of these guys, like every single one I look at, I'm like, I'm not, you can follow me, but I'm not looking. And if you look at like comments, you will see the same people do comment on my stuff. It's like sometimes it's weird. It's like I've never even talked to them.
And they just randomly
And
comment.
they're like,
Yeah, and they
beautiful
act
lady.
like they know you. I've gotten
Yeah.
some of that stuff before.
what
I'm
the
like,
fuck?
But they're like, beautiful lady, I hope you are well, and I would be there, and I would come take care of you, sweetie darling, or something.
You're like,
my
where do you
mom-
live? They're all like, Texas.
Yeah, like
Right.
my mom's like, she's like,
I live in fucking Alaska.
she
It's
doesn't
fine.
like, you
Yeah.
know, she's like mama bear, and there's a couple like I've seen her piping it, like in my cousin. One guy said something like, "Oh, stop! You're so full of yourself."
Your mom comes on
he
on the
also-
comments and starts saying things about it.
No, like this guy said something. He's like
that you were full of
you were
yourself
just so
on your.
full of yourself. Like, mind you, he had friend requested me a couple days before, and I hadn't accepted it because I just was like,
Yeah.
I'm not looking to class as many friends as I can. And like, I want to
Sure.
know you or be someone I would engage with and like build
You wanted it to
friendship
mean
with.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
You can follow me all day long, but doesn't mean I'm going to accept your friend request. So, you know, he like got mad or something. And then my cousin, like, I see all these comments flying, and my cousin in Chicago, she's like my ride or die. She's like, you're rude. And she like, because she's Midwest, you know, so she's like,
Oh,
real
yeah.
nice. And
Oh, yeah.
sweet, but she's like, you're rude. Why don't you get a life? I'm like, yeah, you idiot. And like, I rarely
You ever
mad
go
at-
into those wars with people?
I
just
rarely
for fun?
engage in it because it really goes against my like what I like to put out. Like,
Yeah.
and I've spent a lot of time like in the last 10 years of like how I react to things and the kind of energy I want to put out into the world and the kind of person I want to attract to me. So I really try not to engage in that. Like if I see Like I had some guy go through and he started commenting on all the guys like, "You simp, you're this, you're that."
Simp. What's that?
I don't know, but he kept,
Simple-minded fucktard.
yeah, something
I
like
don't know.
that. But he was
I just
saying
made it up, but
and
it
Thank
honestly,
it
you.
worked out well.
That satisfied my question.
Yeah.
if it was, I feel like it was an ex-boyfriend because he was the only one I've ever known use that word. And I was like,
Oh.
I think, and his profile is like
He's trying to
created that
rage bait
day,
you.
and he told me before he used to spy on me. So I have him blocked, but he just makes new accounts.
Who? First off, if you do an R like that, where you create fake accounts just to
Just
piss
Just to
people
follow
off
people?
and spy on you,
yeah.
why tell somebody that? Wouldn't you
'Cause,
think that
like,
Well, yeah,
anyone that you
kind
talk
of
to
defeats the
that would-
purpose.
I almost
Yeah.
felt like he was like, like there were certain things.
He's
I
trying to
even
press the
said this
buttons.
to my best friend. I'm like, there were certain things about the way it was said, and I was traveling, right? I was traveling when all this, so I get off a plane, and I'm seeing all these comments, and I'm like, who the hell is this guy? And he's like saying all this stuff, but it almost was like he's making stabs at me through the comments, and he's kind of sick and twisted that way. So I immediately blocked him, and
Sure.
like you're done. Like you start coming on my page and doing that shit, even if I don't know, this person who's always kind enough to like do some kind of sweet, like, oh, that's a pretty picture, or you're keep it up, or just whatever I post, and it's
Trying to be uplifting or
yeah, just, like,
positive.
They're not trying to be weird. They're not like you're smoking hot with fire flames, and I want to, like you can just tell people's intention. And if I see like my friends being treated that way on my page, I will literally like it's like zeros. I'm like, you're done. I block you. I'll delete the comment.
That's actually really good that you do that kind of stuff, though. You just
I
you
take it.
don't fall in. You don't fall into the dramatic chaos
No.
of it.
I'm
Yeah.
just shocked that people do that.
It's so funny. It's called rage baiting people. Like,
Well,
they're-
no. I love a good rage bait because I mean
It's
I do
just- that's
I
why
do
you
that
say
with the
bait.
kids. Just you make a comment just to frustrate them or take them off and
Yeah.
and the kind of thing. I get that, but like now, fine. You said an ex was doing it, but like you were saying earlier that it's like some guy will randomly request you, you accept them, and then all of a sudden just starts just like going off like you're too good for us or blah blah blah, and it's just because you haven't like
It's like
messaged
they-
them or something like that.
I
It's
can
like,
show
fuck
you a message right now that someone, and and this is where it gets short, right? Like a friend requested me like a week ago, and I think we had like some people, and I was like, all right, and it's like, okay, you'll be on probation. I'll friend request you. If you get weird, well, that's all I got to do is take you off. I don't give you a chance. Starts messaging me over and over and over, like all day long, almost to the point where like I'm like, my mom's like, this is weird. You get weird stuff, like it freaks her out sometimes. 'Cause
Yeah.
she sees the comments and
Jeez.
she worries. She's like, I know, but
That's
I do try
wow.
and just treat it a certain way. So like I treat it like I would with these people were in like right in front of me. And sometimes they do get weird, and I'm really horrible at being an uncomfortable. Like I don't want to be an asshole, but
Or
sometimes I
Richard.
just have to be an asshole.
Yeah, but no, sometimes you have to be. I mean, in
Yeah.
Richard's case,
like-
Richard doesn't need to be a Richard, but
Yeah,
he's a
just
Richard
being a
on.
Richard, but
He's a Richard
know.
with
it's such a weird thing. Like I think, for me, the journey has been like this was so outside my comfort box, like doing any of this stuff, right?
It's being on the digital world
yeah.
with people you don't know.
You don't, and
It's
putting
a-
yourself out there.
Yeah.
It is so hard. It is so much harder. You have to have a thick skin in
2,000
some
friends
way.
you don't know.
Well,
you don't
well,
know.
that's weird to me. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like that, and actually, I don't. I'm on it more just to scroll through and keep updated with whatever random shit. But
I used to like being that guy though who would throw those comments out there like you'd put a log on the picture and be like, look at this little stick, and then all those people are like, no, it's a log or it's a tree branch or
Yeah.
and I'm like, everyone's got a different opinion on what it actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Just to get
that's
them
a
to-
conversation
but that's
starter.
Yeah.
different than like.
But everyone starts being like, no, this is this and this is it, and then there's fights about why it is and why it isn't.
Oh God.
And people really start building up like a self like a.
It's like, do you have nothing better to do?
It's fucking hilarious.
How's your nose?
People don't like. I
Huh?
do.
How's your nose? You
I
just rammed
almost-
it
I
right
almost
into
did.
the.
No, it's
the
actually my hand
mic.
that hit it.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it is like a weird. It's just it's been really interesting, a like interesting journey because and then I got people who are like, oh, your little thirst traps. I'm like, no, I just know it's gonna get a lot
So,
of likes
okay.
and it's getting me more distribution. Like, and it's not even like I think I'm fairly conservative of the pictures I post.
So first of all, who cares if it's a fucking
Right.
thirst trap? Second of all, You
those
asked
likes.
me to be your friend or whatever. You requested me.
Oh yeah.
And
You're
then,
posting content. They're asking to be friends.
right. Yeah, because
Yeah.
my guess is you didn't ask him. So it's like you asked me to be your friend, and yet now you're judging me for what I post. Because guess what? You probably friend requested me for what I post. So
I
fuck
rarely
you.
am the requester. Like
Hey,
honestly,
if
I
you don't
rarely
know
am.
them and you jump onto their stuff, don't give them shit.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But it has been
That
like
blows my mind.
like to me that like I guess for me like this started as something of just I was like so I remember my mom saying to me, "Don't be afraid to be on camera," and I was terrified to like now you can't get my face out of the camera. I'm like here I am at the beach, here I'm doing this, and the transformation has been for me to like really put myself out there is like really helped me grow as a person because
Sure.
That's awesome.
there's like this whole new world and it's weird how you have to balance it. Like you have to yeah, literally like it's just it's crazy,
Aladdin.
you know, and having the thick skin of like the weird stuff you do see without offending people. But I will like shut your ass down if you start getting weird or
You should.
you know, and I keep there's a lot of things
I want to
keep
test my
private.
limits and just send some weird shit now. Just be like,
You know, I'd be
She's like-
"Shut up, Richard."
She's like, I want to do the podcast again, but I don't want you to
No.
host.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Can
She's
I get-
like, she's like,
Can I
can
get
the
a new
cameraman
one?
and Aaron host?
Yeah, exactly.
And Andre will just sit here and go.
yeah, it'll just be Hannah and I. It'd be great.
We're gonna have to have you back on.
I
We
would
do.
love to come back on. Yeah, it'd be super fun. And then we can like have more topics. And I already got ideas.
We didn't like I said, we
yeah,
didn't even
haven't
hit our list
most of the stuff that I was gonna ask random questions about. So we'll
because
definitely have to-
we warned you. This is what was happening. I mean, this is what happens with
This
us.
is
Is
exactly what
we
is
we
so
talked
great about
Vegas
it.
for
like
a
half an
great
hour.
portion, yeah.
yeah. No,
We seriously
By
a
the way,
whole segment
love
on how to
Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah.
A whole segment. Like
but
this is what
okay.
we do.
So we'll circle back. What is your favorite part about Vegas? I have mine. What's your? And then we'll ask you.
like
and
in
then
the
stuff.
place or
No, just
just wait. My favorite thing about Vegas
like
is,
if you go to Vegas, what do you have to do there every single time you go to Vegas? Like what's
well,
like your
Oh,
favorite
geez.
part?
we always okay, so kind of corny, but my sister and I always do fancy dinner where we get super dressed up. Like
Okay.
we get dressed up and we go to Smith and Malinsky's. Like they know it's like last time we went, my sister sent them a little note and said my sister just got dumped and she loves the chocolate cake, and they like literally came out with the chocolate cake, like the first waiter, and then the second waiter he's like, "Did you get the cake?" And I was like, "Yes, that was so sweet,
Aw.
thank you." And they're like, "Yeah, we were back there in the back room and like we always write something on it," and we were like, "Should we write congratulations or like good luck?" And the other guy was like, I was like, "Just leave it blank. We didn't know." And he's like, "But listen, you're beautiful, and there are so many fish in this shit." And it's like, I'm like, my boys at Smith and Malinsky, like
That's nice.
they like remembered every year my sister and I go like
That's
for
cool.
our
Oh, wow.
birthdays. They have this delicious. If you go, it's a delicious like 7 million tier cake, and I always look forward to it because like my sister and I have done it every year, and then it's
Like a wedding
they
cake.
remember us. It is, but I mean like
I'm gonna
we
look
get all-
there.
the good thing is that we take it and then we walk the strip, and by the time we get back to our room, we like get in bed and we like mout out like we're lit, and we're just like, "Yeah, this cake is so good," and they'll like bring us extra like chocolate sauce and stuff.
Nice.
And we always get snacks, so like we do like it's just a whole fun thing. But I love about Vegas is like I feel like as an adult you lose the chance to be a kid, and like you go to
Vegas brings it back out of you.
and it's just
Yeah.
like you're just like I can literally do anything I want, you
Well,
know, anything.
Wait, what's the pools?
Pools, but I dress up like one of the times.
You
that I
wear a
went-
tux to the pool?
No, I mean
You're like the nymph's
Speedo.
blonde.
I-
The nymph's blonde.
I never go when it's really hot. I never go when it's really hot.
Sure.
I like going in the colder seasons. The last outfit that I did was a $300 zoot suit. The
Okay.
old Italian style that had the giant chain that came down too, connected to the wallet.
All
I
right.
the-
needed
with
your
the hat.
lady of the night to go with you.
Oh man, I should have had a couple of them just
Yeah,
walking down.
walking down,
Yeah.
pimp style.
So, yeah. No, I I handed like a whole pack of cigarettes to a homeless guy last time too.
He was
No,
like
I-
the happiest guy in the world.
Yeah, but I also stole his blanket.
Well, you know, shit happens.
Don't ask.
You know what I love is like down by the Luxor where they have the Uber pickup is the best like smoking area. And you go down there and like you make friends like because everyone's in Vegas and everyone's happy,
Sure.
right? And
Right.
they're all smoking great and they're like, "You're from Michigan?" We're like, "Yeah, here," you know, because like we always my sister, the activities director, always takes you know she just makes sure everything's good, but it's fun. Like it's
Yeah.
the best, and you're right there. Like you have to like kind of sneak around the rest of the places and like find little spots to go hide off and like have your blunt or whatever because you're in Vegas,
Right.
And
It's
here,
legal
we
now,
don't-
though, isn't it?
It's legal, but you can't like do it right. I mean, you can do it. We've walked down the street and like people are doing it, but like if you want to sit and like smoke a blunt, just enjoy the Vegas air and like
All right.
Yeah.
skyline, you got to go like to like the Mirage, like the upper level. Like I know
Sure.
a little spots. My sister and I.
I ask a lot of the bartenders and stuff out there where they're from, and most of the people aren't originated from.
Vegas. Yeah, they all come there and then
Yeah, they're all from everywhere else.
right.
I would live there, except for I love going there so much. Like
I actually
Yeah, it changed the
it would
feeling.
change.
I don't
the whole
know. I don't know if
feeling,
it would.
I don't want to give that up.
I don't know.
Everyone always tells me I need to go there.
I want to go there.
Well, I mean,
I know.
No, I
numerous
mean no, I
people
mean
that
I
live
want
there
to
and they
I want to
love
live
it.
there.
I mean, the weather alone makes me want to.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There, Phoenix, I would be all for that, but
Yeah.
I need a hotter state. My vehicles are all convertible. I drive a motorcycle.
right.
Everything is topless. Even my
No,
girlfriend.
No, that's what she said. Or he said.
You
Anyways,
wish.
my bad.
Wow.
We
Yeah, I
will
know,
try
I
to
messed that
topless
one
every-
up.
Like next time, like Tata's.
Yeah.
Topless
We'll just
Tata
blur it
day.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
You can
Tata
you can
Tuesday.
keep
You
it that
can
way.
be that, but
We'll
it'll
just
be
blur
blurred
it out. Yeah.
Promise. Well, I mean, we have to because it's on YouTube.
But then your brother would see.
No, he'll blur it for himself too.
Right. I mean,
Yeah,
no,
for
my
sure.
my thing in Vegas, the thing I have to do, I have to see the fountains. I have to see the
Yeah,
Bellagio
yeah,
fountains.
Bellagio.
It is like one of those things. Like
I
you
am-
have to go see it while you're there.
Right,
It's
yeah,
not-
right. No, it is my favorite thing. The first time I ever went was in 2018. So I'm
Oh,
like
shit.
I hadn't gone until then. First time I see it, and so I like good old classic music.
Took your breath away.
No, Singing in the Rain played while the fountains were going
yeah,
on. And
I
I'm like,
love
oh
when
my
you-
God. Like, there could not be a better song to hear and
That's
kind of
cool.
do it. And it was like, it was like, I have it on video. I'm like, I'm so happy. No, I loved it. My biggest thing, actually, that I'm really
Did the boat come out.
no. Yeah, because
I was so happy.
I'm
I'm
swimming.
swimming.
I'm swimming in. No, the one thing I'm actually really disappointed because I don't mind Hard Rock. I'm really pissed at Hard Rock right now because they bought the Mirage and then
Yeah.
they tore down the Mirage. My favorite show to see. So I'm a big Beatles fan.
Yeah, that's the only one I hadn't seen. I've seen all the shows.
Oh,
except
so
for that one.
we've seen it
Wow.
twice. We found out that Hard Rock had purchased the Mirage and they were shutting it down like in March. We literally went down to Vegas in like November just so that we could see the show one more time.
No shit.
Yeah, we liked
we
it that
tried
much.
to see it the one.
It was
and
great.
I was bummed because I'd literally seen all the other ones, and I mean,
It's fabulous.
we were
My favorite.
I
But I'm a
actually-
big Beatles fan.
when the pandemic happened and they closed Vegas down.
Yeah.
Okay, I was literally on one of the first planes that flew into Vegas and was one of the first guests that checked in when they opened back up.
That's awesome.
And I will tell you, it was probably one of the most magical times I've ever been in Vegas. Like not only were you just winning, like everybody had this like, there was like we just
Everyone's
got out of,
winning.
there.
Well, no, but
like,
there's
the
an
ATM
aura
machine-
about it. Like
Yeah.
we're so glad
There was
that
like
everybody's
this
back.
collective energy of like everyone was so glad to be like, oh my god, we can travel again. That it
Right.
like created this energy where the machines, like even the ATMs were running on the money, and like the pit guys were like, I remember walking by two of them, they're like, oh my god, like
We're not trained for this.
well,
We're
they,
new
they
hires.
really didn't know what was gonna happen.
Sure.
And like, like our waiter, like, and everybody was just have this extra generous spirit. Like, we tipped our waiter like extra because we know they'd all been out of work. We knew they relied on it. And he was like, it has been really, really like we didn't know what was gonna happen. We didn't know if people would actually show up.
Right.
And the way everybody showed up and like everyone has been so nice. And like he said it was like everybody was doing this. Everyone was like tipping 40% instead of 20. And
Oh shit!
That's
So
great.
everyone that's working there is
they
making
were
great money.
really
Yeah, right.
like it was like
Well, 'cause they've
everyone
been
showed
without.
up. The diehard Vegas were like there, but we were literally on like one of the first planes that landed. Like we took the earliest flight,
Nice.
and we were like one of the first people to check in. And it was really special. And
Flights were really,
oh my
really
god,
cheap.
They're
too.
cheap. Like I think we paid $100 for both of our tickets.
Wow.
Round trip. But oh my god, that was a special time to be there. And the lights
We
came
wowed at
back
the same
on
time.
that night was because I mean, we literally, it was cool. And I've never seen Vegas like that. Like, there was not a lot of people, but a lot of people.
I think we're gonna have to talk Vegas again when you come back on.
Oh, we do.
sorry, yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, this has probably been one of our. I mean, it's been great.
It's
but
one of the longest
It's
ones.
one of our longest ones.
Two
We're
parts.
reaching
and
our
we're
time
probably
limit.
not gonna cut much of it. So
Right.
this is probably gonna be
Yeah.
your longest video you've watched.
And we hope you stay through to the end.
Yeah,
Watch, like, subscribe.
please, absolutely. I'm glad you called that one out this time. I didn't have to.
Right.
Good
Um,
job.
I tried to.
Christina,
Yes.
definitely
I've
come
been
back on the
practicing.
show.
For sure.
Obviously, we have a lot more that we have to
I
talk
know,
about.
Think of a lady.
Right.
Yeah. So, again, you're more than welcome to come back.
We'd love to have you back
hopefully soon.
on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That'd be fun.
We're gonna cut you guys now. Let you guys finally get some sleep.
Right.
You're probably doing the late night. Fucking, what is going on? How'd this
Oh,
video?
like,
Yeah,
don't
right.
Shut up.
No, yeah. You're probably wide awake now, going, shit. I need to go to Vegas. Booking my tickets now.
Right. Yeah, you should go to Vegas.
We should
Yeah,
get
you
some
should.
It's a good time.
motivation
Should.
Off of that.
Everybody should.
Write your famous story in the comments
About your favorite Vegas
yeah,
trip.
I want to hear about it.
What's the one thing in Vegas you have to see?
Yeah.
There you
How
go.
do
Yeah.
Vegas?
Tell me what you have to see, what you have to go to every time. Me,
Right.
I want to do at least one show. So
You need to.
all right, guys.
All right, brother.
We'll take it. Thanks for being on, brother.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much for showing
Thank
up.
you.
Camera guy, always a pleasure, bro.